What's up, guys? Welcome in. Tonight we're not doing the video. Um, Hold on a second. What that guy's doing in my truck. Let me get over here. Doing the intro, buddy. No, so welcome, guys. We're doing a live stream tonight on the Roblox. This is basically from Sunday and tomorrow because I will not be streaming tomorrow. So the video one we're going to postpone for a week. The reason I won't be streaming tomorrow is I got a golf tournament to go to with the job, and it's going to be basically an all-day thing. So I want to put that out there. I was kind of busy trying to get stuff done and everything else today, so we have to basically I didn't have time to do the full live stream that I wanted to do yesterday, and today I was just too busy. Today I got family over still and everything. But I wanted to get on here and play with y'all for a minute on some Roblox. We're gonna do Firestorm here for about an hour, and then we're gonna get on some Collect Garbage for Fun to close it out. So, and in case you're hearing my brother and them in the background, they're watching the 49er game right now. So do expect some loud shouts around them, background noise as well. So yeah, and I can see you guys. So the list that is made by RNS is still going to be honored. It's going to be honored on the next stream, which will be hopefully next Friday. And that's where I just want to get that clear before we get started. So right now we just jumped in the server, and apparently this server is getting his ass handed to him. Look, we have two major fires going on. We're going to go help him out here and try to see what we can do. Head over to the white fire, and that is alright, let's see what they want. Oh, come on, clear the map out. Let's get going. I'm not going to turn on the siren because it's not. So we are using a water tender, and this is basically going to be using for putting out the larger fire. Man, I can't drive. Well, this is what happens when I'm texting and driving. I'm looking at the chat while I'm doing this. So we're going to try to get down to town and figure out what is going on here. There's like there's no correlation with anybody going on. I mean, there is two major fires burning right now. And Jesus, keyboarding. We'll take the country road, get a shortcut, get us down to the front of this fire. So yeah, this server is only about half full, so if you guys want to jump in with me, feel free. So, but yeah, like I said, tonight's just a gaming night. We're just going to hang out and everything else. If you guys got any questions or want to sit here and monologue in the chat, feel free. Let's not have the problems we had the last time we were streaming, please. So, but yeah, if you guys got any questions for me, obviously feel free. Water E2. Whoa, hello. Alright. Come on, get me over here. Get away from it. Dude, first person makes this better. Try it again. Come on, come on, come on. Someone's trying to troll. So, here's what we're going to do. Someone is literally trying to troll right now. That's fine. You want to do that? I will just do this. I find it funny when someone tries to troll or do something silly in these games. Alright. Let's see what we can get going here. Oh, nice. Dropping now, okay. Yeah. RNS will continue to make the list. We are not doing video watching today. We will be up on, that would be Friday. If not, it would definitely be next Saturday. RNS, if you want to just relay chat that in the chat real quick, that we're not doing videos today, so nobody feels disappointed. Again, the list will be honored. Found a fire engine. You know, the fun part is, and this is the fun part, is Boy thinks he's doing something like that, but all I have to do is this to really mess with him. Watch. See? Let's get backed up so the fire doesn't get too... Try to stop it from taking the facility here. Garbage Sean, I just saw your message, brother. Yeah, most likely tomorrow evening I'll have the POVs up because I'll be able to have it finished and polished for tomorrow evening. This is why I do it this way. So, just trying to basically contain the fire from crossing the road. Yeah, it is just gaming today, folks. Obviously, I'll get some pictures of us golfing and stuff. I will be with the coworker of mine that actually is going to have girls too. He's on the boat crew, so you know, we'll all have fun tomorrow. Driver says of South Bay, you were on South Carlson. Yeah. That's my student, brother. Yeah. I mean, it's a good name. It's a good name change. Alright. Let's get back up to the rig. And let's see where this fire is pushing on us. So, let me zoom out of the single place so I can get a better look at us here. Alright, we're working this thing on the fire. What is... The winds are out of the southeast. That means the fire is actually going to be drifting towards this way. So it's actually going to be moving into the forest. So we're actually going to have to go get in there and do some tree cutting. So, yeah. For those of you who know, this game's entertaining, kills the time and everything else, and it's a little bit of a challenge. That's why I like playing it. So, we're going to get turned around here, and we're going to head over to... So... Alright. This house is threatened, so we're going to go ahead and... Before we even try to... Before we even try... To get close to the fire. We're going to set up a defensive line here. Oh, come on. Yes, after Firestorm we will be playing Collect Our Wish to Find. So, like I said, we're going to do this for about an hour, and then we're going to get on Collect Our Wish to Find for about an hour. So it'll be about a 2-hour stream. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and swap tools real quick. Get my rake out. Alright. Again, we're trying to protect the home because the fire is spreading in general direction, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm basically trying to protect the home from catching fire. Are we going to go on a private server? No, because I haven't paid for one yet. I'll have to do that. Earlier I was playing with my family on the new Battlefield beta, and I have to say I'm really impressed with the game. I did get some videos, so I will have those uploaded tomorrow as well. No commentary, just gameplay footage, and maybe I'll do a voiceover. So now hey, get off! Alright. Looks like it might not be spreading as far as we thought. Yeah, looks like the head of the fire is going to be through H6 and spreading down that corridor. Oh, we got a helicopter. Got a helicopter helping. Sacramento waste trucks, and that mini M-ramp would not work for me. My route's just too heavy for that. So, let's see. Okay, we do have it spotting over there. So what we're going to do is, again, this is for structure protection purposes. We are going to deploy 3 hose lines. Oh, this. So basically, right now, that's we are on structure protection. The good news is we do have the helicopter that is helping us, so I don't think I'll be here too long. No, let's find where that damn line went. Where did that supply line go? So, grab an nozzle, and let's walk over here. But let me. Alexa, turn off. Good. So we got the hydrator. Yeah, that's unfortunately that happens a lot. People don't drink enough water or enough fluids, and that's basically what that situation is. Sorry about that, my nephew walked in. Yep, fire is contained here thanks to air support. So let's get going. And let's see where the fire has moved on. So yeah, we're gonna shift from where we're at here, and we're gonna reshift down there and go give these boys some hand help right now. Whoa. Let's go! Now, did you see my video? Garland, I haven't had a chance to fully watch it, but I did rather some. And Sack Waste trucks, nah. I mean, I don't have no problem with M-Raps. They're decent trucks, for the most part. Alright. You too. Alright, so we're going to keep going here, and we're going to take the left right here. Alright, boys, we're going to take a little walk in the woods. Let's go. If I can get my truck up there. Oh. Problem with the water truck, though, is I can't get that way. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to back it up. Did I say if we can get stuck? Alright. No worries. Hold on. We're going to build up some speed. Yeah, I keep bottoming out. Alright. Alright, so I gotta find another way. Flip it. I'm not gonna talk about that. Alright, there's another road here we're gonna take up, and it's over here. That's if I can actually drive. So we're gonna take this path. Alright. This game, the driving mechanics of this game is janky as hell. It makes it entertaining for funny fails, basically. So we're gonna go this way. Alright. We're gonna do something silly, because I'm trying to get to the fire rather quickly. So, here we go. Whenever in doubt, go to first person. Alright. Alright, bros, we are here. We gotta back it. He's over here. Let's try to get let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Get over and get these guys some help. That helicopter's putting in a lot of work, and that's actually good. Come on. Follow the hose line down real quick. We're gonna get down here and try to help end this fire. Let's do it. I mean, the concept of this game is an actual realistic wildfire. I mean, it's not, again, it's not perfect, but it works pretty well for the concept. I mean, the best wildfire game I've seen. doing good on this part, so we're getting it. So, as you can see, we're on the flank of the fire, which is good. Getting closer, so I get the hot stuff knocked in. Still running low on water, so we'll end up having to go back. Yeah, okay. Looks like we did pretty good over here. But I don't know how you got that truck up here, and yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift that way and go help that area. As you can see, that's where a lot of the fire is not being contained at. Okay, we are low on water, but we'll be alright. Alright, back up. We have enough to probably get this out. Yeah, this fire's coming around. Come on, get up on the hill. Right there, stop. Oh. Alright, we're parked against the tree. We'll move the tree later. Yeah, we are low on water, but we can do it. Hey, my truck caught on fire. What the hell? Just lost my truck. Alright, we'll run the tank dry and then how long does you guys go? About 45 minutes. Canada, about 45 minutes. Just let it dry with the sun. We're trying to get this fire under control. Boys are looking good here, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get ahead of the fire. I'm going to help our homeboy here. fire down so the guys on hoses can actually do something about it. So this little hot spot. Alright. Leave it to air operations. So yeah, looking good. Looking very good right now, given that we're going on. So okay, type 3s are showing up. We do have a dozer. There is a dozer. Dozer's a saw. Alright, we definitely got a good fire line going here. And the wind is southeast, so it's going to be blowing the fire this way. So let's take a look at the map. So our biggest concern right now is obviously the area we're working here, and also it's I-6 is another concern. The rest of this is already burned up, so I don't see these little hot spots being too much of a problem. We can at least get the front of the fire down. Yeah. If we can keep this spot from jumping, it'll be definitely will stop this section of the fire. We got dozer hand and also hot shots cutting everything up. Bros on the hose line. Got 2 hose lines. Yeah. So this is going to be contained with all this personnel. Again, I-7 or I-6 is a concern, but if the helicopter's moving in that area, that'd also be good. So let's start heading that way. So that's where it's at. And we're walking. You see the heli is over there, so. Yeah, so that's definitely doing good, gentlemen. We are definitely seeing good progress here. And yeah. So the air operations is over there as well, so we actually should have this fire brought under control momentarily. Well, at least the hot spots. Mountain fire is completely out. Yeah, these are just hot signatures, so what have we got on the scan? Yeah. Okay, here's our alright. I can't cut the trees because I don't have my saw, but I can get in here and start managing the cut. So we are on, yeah, we are in I-6. Right now, what I'm trying to do is at least slow the spread. Keep the fire at least in the isolated pocket it is in, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. can't stop the trees from burning, but yeah. Garland, that's no problem. I mean, we'll be playing collect garbage for fun here in about 40 minutes. So you can just jump on and in. Cut right into another fire line. It's actually good. Because the fire is heading directly in this direction, so it does look like we do have it kind of like boxed in the corner. But it does, unless the wind shifts. The wind is still southeast, so it's still blowing, generally speaking, this way. So yeah, the spread over here shouldn't be too bad. J6 is on. Yeah, I think we do have a good fire line here. Yeah. So we'll go over and give these boys a head support over here. This one guy's asking for J6. Alright, let's get over there. That's awesome, Garland. You made the spot. That is definitely awesome, brother. Yeah, we're now at the front of the fire. There's the fire apparatus. I don't see any engines. Yeah, it's looking good, everybody. Definitely looking good here. Problem is, though, is it's definitely moving that way. Fully contained my app. Reading the chat. So we do have a containment here, but I don't think it's going to hold. Okay, I'm not going that way. The chopper is giving me a drop. That is not contained. That is, but again, the fire is burning this direction. So here's our problem child. Yeah, southeast directional wind. So that means it's, yeah, we do have, I think we do have a good defensive line finally. So this fire should be contained. Jumped at I-6 cabin. Yeah, I did jump. Oh, we gotta go. Go. Gotta get that ember out. That did not work the way I wanted it. Alright. So, yeah. That did not work the way I wanted it to go. So, let's get back at it again, gentlemen. Again, we're going to, you know what? We're going to take the Type 6 this time. I'm streaming, mother. What's up?
Oh, you are? I didn't know that. Never mind.
Hmm? No. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna make sure we take the road around. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. These boys are struggling to get these fires under control. Jesus, it's this far. And I really got stuck on this tree. The driving controls in the game are very janky. Really, the game is really gonna screw me like this, huh? The janky controls almost got me, yo. Alright. Not doing too good on this one, gentlemen. Not doing too good on this one. This fire is really kicking me, if you know what I mean. So... again, we're going to go with the Type 6 again. But we'll change the liberty of it. So again, now that fire, the fire head is over here, which looks like they're getting a handle on it. So, but again, I think I'm still assigned to that incident. Yeah. How many times I was in the wrap-around this week? Just the once on Friday. But yeah, I've been in a wrap-around 4 times in the last 2 weeks though. Yeah. Alright. Grab our attack lines. And get going. Nope, someone's here. Alright, definitely. Alright, fire's out. Fire's out. Let's go back to the base. Yeah, apparently, at least in the chat, these guys have been fighting this fire for several hours. Real life hours, so. It wouldn't be as bad the more you film. I mean, Garland, that kind of goes for both filmers, drivers. If you ever get into the trash industry, that's just how it is. Ooh, ooh. Giving my crazy driving. So we'll go ahead and sit and wait for a fire call to come through. It shouldn't be too long. You know the interesting part about this game is based on the Los Padres forest. There's actually the big fire, the Guilford fire that's burning in there right now. It's burned over 100,000 acres. So it's actually kind of interesting to see a big fire in this game that's actually based upon the real life counterpart that's actually having a serious fire right now. Yeah, girl, I'm just gonna have to get used to that. I mean, I have to eat it every day when I'm doing the truck. So everybody is coming back in the stations. Okay. So right now we're just waiting on it. Just gotta, yeah. RNS is right about that. The trash juice. Leaky. Oh no, I think that's a Republic thing. Alright. Maybe this Saturday time I try to get somebody's down who is either off the road. Yep, because we don't have enough ZRs yet. We're still trying to wait to see what's going on with them. I know there's a couple more coming this year, but I heard there's some more electrics, but we'll see what happens. So right now, we're just waiting for the next fire call to come through. And we got about 20 more minutes of this, and then we're going to be going to collect property for fun. And we're just going to go raid a public server. Yeah, it does stink. But you know, it also smells like money to me. Alright, we got 2 fires, ash fire. Alright. We're gonna attach to the ash. We're gonna go to that fire, let's go. So the ash fire is a smaller fire, and everybody else is heading to the other one. So me going here first is actually going to be a good thing. Let's see. Definitely the sirens, yeah. So apparently it started in a house fire. All right. So we're going to try to contain this. I can't enter the structure, but I can see this from these spreading. That's why I asked the county guys to come. Oh, I guess I did put it out. So it's not out yet. Well. Until I get cleared, I ain't gonna leave it just yet. Yeah, looks like it's out. Yep, cabin's out, so okay. Alright. Okay. Again, that was not a problem. I'm surprised they haven't cleared that fire though. And they're getting that fire done, so we're looking good there. So hold on a second, I'm gonna reply to these messages and get in real quick. Yeah, I think it's glitched. Yeah, I don't see any other fire here, so I don't know why it's not registered. Alright, he's here, so I'm gonna go over and join those guys. Since that engine company's there, I'm gonna take off. So we're gonna head to the other fire now, since this fire is basically contained. Alright. Overcorrected. 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 Jesus. Truck steering is really sensitive. I can't even stay on the road. Yeah, so we're gonna get down there. Alright. So once we get this other fire contained, unless it runs on them, then we'll be switching over to collect garbage for fun. Let's see if I can not crash while playing. Let's see if this fire is out. There they are. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, that was definitely it. So go ahead and respawn. I don't know what's up with this game and like the glitch where it just goes backwards on these hills and that, but it's pretty funny when you watch it and everything else. So let's go to the county part. I did buy this one. I didn't buy any of the other ones in the dozer. I forgot about the dozer. So, but let's check out the point tier. See what we got. We got 7 points. We need 6 for that. All right, let's get it. So, show you what I've been working on this one. Obviously, this is the structure fire department, not the Forest Service. This is the county fire department. So obviously we have our typical engine, then we have our utility truck, and I bought this as well. Nice little ladder truck with a pump system to it. Then this tanker. This tanker actually is probably the best on the game right now for. You can go in and fight structure fires, but you can also go and fight the wildland fires with it. However, it does not drive too well on the off-road. So if you go off into the grass and everything else, you're not going to get anywhere with it. And obviously, I am working to try to get. I want to get all this patched out. I definitely want to get this Type 3 here. And then there's obviously the tiller. Once you max all the tiers, I want to get the tiller. So there's basically it. And obviously, there's a couple other rigs I think that are left. Hot shot bugging stuff for the Forest Service part. So yeah. So Firestorm 2, everybody. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and switch over, collect garbage for fun. Give me a second to plug in my controller and get it all switched over. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so fun time, everybody, because I know you paparazzis are going to come in and just basically follow me around the entire time, instead of just going out and picking up some trash. So, let's paparazzi time, fun time, let's do it, because I know that's what everybody likes to do for some reason, instead of just actually picking up the trash. I got a controller plugged in, so I'm going to try to do front load, see if that actually works. And yeah. Waiting for the goddamn game to load. Alright, customization. I want to get I want the P-Car 520. Yeah. Alright. And we're going to go with a front loader. Alright, let's do this. That's fun. Okay, we have Union Pacific. RNS is in the server, of course he is. And then we have also Mr. Diamond. Let's go. Okay, that's a glitch. This is not a Corrado cannon, so why is it got Corrado cannons? Alright. Let's go pick up some dumpsters. See how, let's see how it goes. Let's do it. I get some power behind this. We'll get going now. Hey. Come on, do it right. food. Alright. Alright, boys, let's go. We got a town to it. Let's go. Okay, they are right there. Alright. Hold on, trying to... There we go. There we go. Man. Couldn't wait till I was done. Patient God. Stop blocking the cans and make you feel nasty. Leave it to the city driver to be with the paper. Alright. Careful. Let's go down. We're gonna dump out transfer. I'm getting better at this front load on this game. Alright. Okay, there is definitely a Republic service truck. kind of Republic says the driver didn't believe it was driving. Alright. When I'm done, heading back to my route. So 5 dumpsters filled my truck up. Let's do it. Doing good right now. Alright. Bell Taco and McRonald's are a service. Let's go. I mean, how many things? Yep, Garland, this is definitely a Trashman Matt raid. The hell is up with that audio? It's a machine gun going off in there. I figure there's another cannon inside, so let's go see what's up. No, 30 yards in a minute. pretty grass. Oh, you guys want to hear about the most pettiest complaint I had? I shared it earlier. But yeah, so I had to service a court. So actually, I'll just go demonstrate that real quick. So let's go find the cul-de-sac real quick and I'll demonstrate it. So I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna go to this cul-de-sac over here that I know where it's at. So I'm gonna show you guys what I had to do. So there was a car that came in while I had to turn around. So it came in and was going for this driveway here. See the blue house here? So it forced me, after I serviced its can again, a side loader, I had to go basically like this. Like that. So they can hurry up and get their ass in the driveway so they wouldn't be in my way. And so, but I ended up leaving because this was freshly paid, I ended up leaving a tire mark on the sidewalk. And someone literally called in and complained that I left a tire mark on the sidewalk. Even though they were professional about it, I won't say professional, but just, they were kind about it. But still, it was a petty ass complaint, like, for real. Like, I could have went over the bottle of water and the broom and scrubbed it off real quick. I mean, that really just irritated me. like if you're gonna complain about something, complain about like me spilling your trash or something. Okay, I can understand that, but you're gonna sit here and nitpick a tire mark because your punk ass neighbor was in person. Yeah, that's the stuff that was just hilarious. So yeah. Alright, what's up? Well, it's probably the who's you, man? South Bay, I actually did drive a front loader for Atlas and Republic Services and Waste Management before I went back to side load. The difference is it's real different when you're doing it in real life in comparison to the game. Real life, I can actually see what I'm doing. In this game, I can't see shit. Cause even I need glasses and I still can't see. They were confident as I drove over, yeah. Yeah, RNS, yeah, it's just some people are just lame. Yeah. If I had $1 for every time someone tried to tell me how to do my job or told me they used to do my job, I'd be rich. Yeah, the popsy rods. That's funny. Let's go see what they got in here today. Anything good? Waste flow. Collect garbage for fun. Merch. Yeah. Oh. Come on, we gotta join the mannequins. We gotta join the mannequins. I'm gonna randomly pop up in here and just do this and see if anybody notices that I'm in here one day. Yeah, I'm gonna start trolling by just popping up in the lobbies randomly during the week. Everybody's parking. They really gets triggered when I guess. This is Collect Garbage for Fun. It's on the Roblox server, and this is a public lobby. As long as there's space, you should be able to join the game. We got Canadian Garbage Truck, Jameson, which is Garland, Texas. Union Pacific, I'm not sure who that is, and I don't know if it's 12 states. WR Garbage Truck is in here. Yes, it's here. Alright, we're not going to talk about these being a waste of time. Yeah, so I popped in to see what you were doing. Yeah. So, let's see. Oh, we really, other than Toothless, we did literally just come in and raid the lobby. So, let's see. Alright. So everybody, Collect Garbage for Fun with fans, subscribers. Obviously we have Canadian Garbage Trucks, Garland, Texas, RNS, which is Trashman 2276, Mr. Diamond, Union Pacific, Bob, and Mr. Lewis, who is WR Garbage Trucks, is in the living map here, trying to do a fast up with Disney Vegas. This guy's like, what's going on here? He's totally lost about this. There we go. Mr. Diamond, maybe at another time, but not tonight. But alright, that's definitely going to be doing our stream and having some fun on this Saturday evening. Again, there will be no live stream tomorrow unless somehow I manage to pull a rabbit out the ass and do an acid basically.
This is a Trashman Show. Everybody smile.
If anybody here to say, but definitely gonna be it. So again, no stream tomorrow, and yeah, we definitely.
Welcome to the Trashman Matt Show. McDonald's. Yeah, man, I'll take this car and put it off the Facebook, man.
I'm not sure if it's Toothless or Canada that's talking. But no, that's definitely it, you guys. Like I said, there will be no live stream unless I somehow magically get everything put together and they will have time tomorrow evening. Maybe we'll do like a week review. Alright guys, have a good night. Thanks for playing, and I'll see you guys